When we send our kids off to school, we expect them to learn their lessons, pay attention in class, listen to their teachers. But what expectations should you have about their emotional well-being, their social skills? Inside the halls of Columbus Academy, those lessons happen every day, every step of the way.
Not just what you teach, but how you're teaching it.
Lisa Spolter is among the first teachers to help shape young minds at Columbus Academy. Inside her pre-K classes, what she teaches, and more importantly, how she teaches, will help form the basis of a lifetime of learning.
Well, I think the social emotional part of learning for children is more important than the academic part, especially in younger ages. Children who feel important and they feel included, they feel like they belong, actually do better in school.
Focusing on those social and emotional skills isn't necessarily a simple one-and-done lesson, but rather an integral part of something called a responsive classroom, a teaching approach that first grade teacher Beth Klug has an obvious passion for.
One of the founders of Responsive Classroom, named Chip Wood, says it like this: responsive classroom isn't one thing to be added onto a teacher's plate. Right? We teach math and social studies, and it's not one more thing. It actually is the plate. So it's the foundation. And if you develop that social emotional aspect of learning and coming to school and doing school, then the academics will come.
Everything that is taught inside these classrooms, every lesson plan that is created, is built on that basis. So what does a responsive classroom look like in action?
One of the acronyms that Responsive Classroom uses is called CARES, and each letter represents something different about your behavior and the kind of behavior we want to model and assume when we're here at school, both teachers and children. C stands for cooperation, A stands for assertion, R is responsibility, E is empathy, and S is self-control.
Every morning when the kiddos come in, they might do a few things in the way of a morning routine, but then we get started with a morning meeting. Can start with anything from a handshake, an eye contact, good morning, Lisa, to a silly activity or game, a sharing of some sort. There's a format, but really anything to create that sense of belonging and, gosh, this is my classroom too. I'm significant, I belong here, and it's really powerful.
This is a kettle.
I try to present them with some of the things we'll be learning about, and then I let them think about those things and then say, what would you like to learn? For example, we study outer space. So somebody might say, well, I really want to learn more about the moon. That could be their hope and dream for the year. So it kind of makes it more concrete for them, I think.
These teachers say the benefits are unlimited.
I see very happy children who are bounding into the classroom, who want to be here, who want to tell you something because you are seen as just another person in his or her, their lives who care. I see kiddos wanting to take risks and try new things because they feel safe.
I think that promotes community, it promotes that sense of trust, and it promotes that feeling of safe, being safe in this environment, which is really important.
Seeing the results, Lisa can't imagine teaching any other way.
My only regret is that I didn't do this sooner, just because I think for me as a teacher, it just really validated everything I wanted to happen for my students and in my classroom, and it was like, this is it.
And it's a key part of Columbus Academy's overall mission.
It really is.
Absolutely.
It's not something extra. It really is.
It's like a methodology. It's just the way we are.
Yeah, it's kind of how we do school.
Right.
Well, you can learn so much more about Columbus Academy by heading to their website, columbusacademy.org, or call 614-509-2220 to schedule a visit.